look younger than who?
What's good, you guys, and welcome back again on another episode today. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing fine. And if you are joining for the very first time, hi, where have you been? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button. So there's this conversation, or should I call it a beef or something, that has been going on the street of TikTok. Millennials and Gen Z are at it, going back and forth at who is actually older. It all started when this popular creator on TikTok made a video talking about how people said he looks older than his mom, and then he made a statement saying, yeah, he's Gen Z, like his mom look way younger compared to him. This whole video got into the main street of TikTok and it became a discourse, and millennials have been saying that they look younger than Gen Z. This conversation got to Gen Z, and you guys already know that Gen Z are not known to back down. They started stitching and saying millennials look younger than who? What are you people talking about? We do not agree. Everybody look their age. It's a very interesting, chilled conversation, by the way. There are people even making light of the situation, like just making jokes of it. If you want to laugh, you can as well go to TikTok and go search millennials look younger than who, and you're going to see so many stitches. I have put together some interesting conversation about this particular topic, so without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
Millennials look younger than who?
You. I haven't even washed my face because I overslept, which is why my sleep mask is still on, because I was going to be late for work. And look, 34 and proud.
You might want to sit this one out. You might want to sit this one out. Oh, you don't look a day under 40. So you might want to sit this one out.
The reason that Gen Z looks so much older is because millennials was not allowed to wear makeup in middle school. Boys was not checking for you if you had makeup on. And when I'm talking about makeup, I'm talking about you could wear a little mascara, a little eyeliner, but the boys was not checking for the girlies with the foundation makeup. We're talking about black people here. No, but white people was doing. But it was not a flex to have weave or makeup. Like, it was a thing. They wouldn't even talk to you if your hair was fake. They will roast you so bad if you had weave outside of like braids or something. At least in Colorado, where I'm from, Denver, where I'm from, I cannot speak for anywhere else, but being a natural girly was a flex. And for me personally, we didn't even start wearing makeup till we was in our 20s. And y'all had to watch us fail in our 20s with thick ass eyebrows, raccoon eyes. Like, this is why they look older. They don't start wearing heavy ass foundation in middle school, high school. So y'all could come for me if you want, but
why are y'all hating on Gen Z? I mean this in all sincerity when I say this. Now, I also understand fully that my perspective is probably going to vary as an educator of Gen Z, particularly the latter half of Gen Z. The conversation about Gen Z looking older than millennials and then millennials like taking pride in looking better than the younger generation. Why is there this odd competition between these two generations? It feels very familiar, and I know y'all remember like being called the participation trophy generation. We wanted everything for nothing. We were so entitled. Once upon a time, we were the generation that were being hated on, essentially. People couldn't stand us, for lack of a better word. And so it seems like now the tables have shifted and we've become the generation of haters. And I just personally cannot get down with that. I teach Gen Z every single day and they teach me something new every single day. And I'm trying to understand why we're not ascending to the role of like mentor, big sis, big cuz, auntie, whatever it is. Why are we not matriculating to those roles? Yet it seems that we are in direct competition with the generation that is behind us. It very much gives struggling to pass the torch. Like, we're trying to hold on to that part of our youth for too long. We're not in our early 20s anymore. People are resistant to becoming the older generation. It's not all about millennials anymore. It's okay for us to share that space. We're so close in age that I think that is the root of a lot of the competition. A lot of us still look so young. Like, all the time, people tell me that I look like I'm in my 20s. But I know my age. And I'm not going to be in competition with a 22-year-old. As a matter of fact, I see them as kids. And being in competition with a child is just not something that is ever going to be a part of my forte.
Millennials look younger than who?
30-year-old millennial entering the chat. I come in peace, Gen Z. I have no dog in this fight or war we so-called are having. I just find it funny. Do I think we millennials look younger than Gen Z? No. I think just what it is that we quote unquote look good for our ages. Which really, just a whole side point, like, since when do 30 and 40-year-olds look old? I think that's really the conversation that needs to be had. That the whole, oh, we're aging well. It's like, I remember my mom at 30 and she still looked young. And especially if you're a black person, you're going to relatively age well. Anyways, besides that, I'm in no competition with y'all. I think we all look good given that we're living in a very crazy society, to be honest. And so the fact that we ain't out here looking stressed out is awesome. No one's competing for y'all youth, at least not me as a millennial. I had a lot of fun in my 20s, as I'm sure y'all are having currently. I haven't sat completely down, but y'all can have it respectfully. Again, it's all love.
The reason that Gen Z looks so much older is because millennials was not allowed to wear
That is 100% true. Like, we were not allowed to wear makeup. We were not allowed to wear lip gloss. Clear lip gloss. We only could wear clear lip gloss. We could not wear any colored lipstick. My mama barely let me wear mascara and liner. So when we graduated, we didn't know how to really work makeup. We had to go struggle through college to figure that out. I didn't really figure out how to put makeup on until I was 25 years old. And I had to have someone teach me because it just wasn't something we did. Like, that is 100%. And heavy makeup really does age your face. You know, and so these girls are putting this makeup on and they're probably not double washing or double cleansing, moisturizing, and doing that every day, which is causing them to look older quicker. She's on to it. Like, that's 100% correct.
So they're talking about millennials look better than Gen Z, younger even, which is a stretch because bitches who look like me and Winnie Parker entered the chat. Roll the intro. Welcome back to Ebony Double XL, the fastest growing page on this app. Do not Google that though, it is a fact. I just want to know, what does it fucking matter if you look younger? Most of y'all who's stitching out one girl who's like, oh, millennials look younger than who? Y'all look like me. We a bunch of old-faced, old-ass bitches, and that's okay. You look in the past, you see a Teddy Pendergrass, you see a Marvin Gaye, you see a Stevie Wonder. They all looked old as fuck in their early 20s. And still what? They still made history. They still did things. They didn't get caught up in being old or old looking. That's all you have is your arrested development. That's the issue with you bitches. See, now I'm figuring it out. You bitches never had any talent or creativity or good thoughts or intelligence about yourself. You just had youth as a good trait about yourself. So now you're holding on to it for dear life. Guess what? It's escaping you day by day, second by second.
I want to put my 2 cents on why millennials look younger than Gen Z. The easiest answer is Gen Z does way more drugs than we used to do. They used to tell us in a commercial break between Jerry Springer or Maury that if we hit a little blunt, we look like Shorty right here. Like, they used to stuff and shove these type of commercials down our throats all the time. They gave us a bunch of no drug programs. Who was it? Hillary Clinton, I think, coined the say no to drugs. Like, and I think it was because, well, I'm almost sure it's because our generation above us, essentially our parents, came straight out of hard drugs, crack, real bad. And they didn't want us to be like them. So they was like, no drugs, don't do drugs. You won't be successful in life. Another thing was like our unhealthy relationship with media and them continuously telling us we was fat even though we were a size 10. I will never forget random days of me turning on Nickelodeon trying to watch Rocket Power and this will be on the TV. They'd be like, JK, get your fat ass up and go outside and run. Like, what? I just want to watch a little SpongeBob, a little Fairly Odd Parents. Like, what? And now we get all of our entertainment right on this device right here. And not only that, I'm not saying that Gen Z doesn't work out. I feel like half probably does, but half of y'all go to the surgery table even before you have kids or go through puberty. And it's not surgery shaming, it's just like some of y'all don't even let your body like settle in yet. Y'all either do surgery or Ozempic, and it's like, girl, you're 20. Speaking of surgeries, you had Kylie Jenner at the sweet age of 18, 19 years old getting like fillers and Botox and pushing her face like and giving unrealistic expectations of what you're supposed to look like as an 18-year-old. Us, and I saw a young lady saying this online on here, we weren't wearing makeup till we were like in college or out of college, pretty much. I can look at a random 15, 16-year-old with a full lashes. Lashes was not a thing. Lashes was not a thing. So for you to have lashes at 14, 15 years old, let alone, we weren't able to get our eyebrows done till like 16. In on special occasions. Like, we wouldn't have tracks in our hair till prom. Y'all be having full frontals on the regular at the mere age, sweet age of 15 years old. It's expediting your aging. Because it's like, if you do everything in the full glam by 15, 16, you're going to want to do more glam and more sexiness by 20. And now you're looking 30. So I just feel like, millennials are a little bit more comfortable in who they are naturally. Another thing, filters. Because, okay, I got a clear filter on right now, and this is how I look. You get what I mean? Like, it's like, granted, it's not terrible, but it's not as nice and polished as the filter on it. So that's all I have to say.
Millennial versus Gen Z thing. I think I understand what a lot of us are saying. I think it's that y'all look old. I think it's that y'all look grown. I think that's what we trying to say when we say y'all look old or that we look younger than y'all. Because I know when I was 22, when I was 21, 23, we wasn't wearing like lace fronts, all the makeup, getting our bodies done and stuff like it. Not only was it not in style, we was not doing it. So we kind of attribute, when you think about a BBL, silicone titties, and all of this designer down with your face beat and a 28-inch bust down wig, that type of stuff is related to a grown woman. I'm not thinking about a 21-year-old or a 19-year-old having all of that. And that's what y'all be having. That's what y'all be looking like. So it's not that you look old. You feel a little bit old because you got all of that going on. We didn't have that going on when we was your age. I think that's what it is. I think that's what we be trying to say.
I feel like the easy access to things and the fast growth of Gen Z literally exploring things faster has made, the former generation feel like, you all are old. Maybe because they see them doing things that they didn't get to do at maybe later age. You see a Gen Z, a 17, 18-year-old girl, and they are looking like they are in their 25, like they've gotten their life together and stuff like that. I think all of this contributed to why they think that Gen Z actually look older than millennials. The Gen Z are not having it like, you look older than who? And the millennials are like, yeah, you guys look older, and the reason why you people look older is because I feel like from what they said, from all, like even other stitches that I have watched on TikTok, what they are saying is like they have access to a lot of things that the older generation did not have access to until later on in life. So this is the reason why it's all like, okay, you all look older. Here there are a ton of people who are still pretty much young Gen Z that you see them and you will swear that they are in their late 30s and they are just like maybe 21, they are just like maybe 20, even 19 sometimes. Like you see some of them post videos, post pictures, and you see people literally fighting about their age in the comment section. This is something that has been going on for the past few years now. People are literally always dragging and saying, no, keep lying. Like, I feel like we are now in the time where when people mention their age, especially when they are very young compared to how they probably look, people keep fighting in the comment section. People are struggling to even believe. People believe it's a paper age and not their real age. They will say it's not the real age, it's your paper age. Where I come from, they call that a paper age. Like, It's just the age you put on paper. That's not your real age. Let me know what you guys think about this discourse. There are people who are even saying, should this be up for discourse? Because they believe everyone is aging as they should. But then what do you all think about, millennials saying or claiming to look younger than the Gen Z? Because they feel like the Gen Z are, aging faster than their real age. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation there. Thank you all so much for joining. Please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.